So we've hit the problem. Let me show you guys. So there's 3 bolts. So you guys see these 3 bolts, right? 1, 2, 3. One goes over here. They took something. One goes over here. Then another one goes here. And then another one goes over here. Right. Unfortunately, that's going sideways. And this one here, as you guys, no matter what I try and do, it's not going in properly. As you can see, the sump is not all the way up. The same with this one over here. Let me show you guys. This one goes in a little bit, but it's going in skew. If you guys can see there, look at that. Not good, not good. Also, you guys can see this gap over here. So when this mount goes in, it's supposed to come out. Now, I think this is why when I took off the sump initially, there was gasket and it wasn't actually, I mean, they used silicone and not the gasket, because there's still this thick amount of, you guys can see. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to take the sump off again and take the gasket off and put a silicone on and then refit this. That should, you know, with this amount of the gasket, it's definitely going to go up a lot more, allowing for me to fit these parts properly. I was a bit upset because I actually started tightening these bolts a bit too much, and obviously this is it's an aluminium sump, so I could feel I'm actually tightening them too much, and I even tried using the old bolts to see if it makes a difference. It didn't. If you guys can see over there, you can see, you know, I started just going too much into the actual aluminum, so I need to sort this out. And then once we get this sorted and I can get these bolts on and reattach this mount here, then we can start with the drive shaft. As you guys can see, there is a new drive shaft seal as well. So we're going to put the drive shaft in and then obviously fit the new rotors, the new operators, the new pads, drop link. As you guys can see, new control arms on this side as well. So yeah, if you guys can see over there, there's a Welsh plug that we replaced here. And I think there's another one that we replaced in the front as well. So anyway, let's get started. Let's get back to work. Okay, so as you guys can see, there is the gasket. I've removed it. So let's go back to this. Okay, let's go back here. Okay, so this hole, as you guys can see now, I just quickly fastened it with to this one here and this bolt over here, and as you guys can see, there's the bolt going in nice and easy. This one as well. The thread just a little bit, so I just need to be careful when that one's going in and out. It's just a little bit, so I just need to be careful when I reinsert it. And then obviously this one also goes in. So you see. There we go. So let's quickly take this off again. Put a nice bead of silicone on here, and then we can fasten it and then take it from there. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoy working on a Corsa. One, because it's actually easy to work on it. It's a very easy DIY car. There's not a lot, you don't need to have a lot of experience to work on this car. And that's what makes it so much fun. You can do it yourself. And that's why I try to capture as much as what I can. So for those of you that are watching that would like to do something similar, it really isn't that difficult. You just need to make sure you have, the correct tools. So like Opels love using e-sockets. Just be aware of that. They love using silly metric numbered sockets. So like instead of it being a 15, they'll use a 16 or a 14. So just be aware of that. But in general, it's a super easy car to work on. The car has been standing for close to, 18 months. So I knew I had to get, I was lazy. It's my fault. I kept on saying, I'm going to get to it. And I didn't make the time. So I said, enough is enough. Let's get this done. So as you guys saw, this was one of the big issues. The actual me using this gasket to, when I wanted to refit the sump back. So I had to use a silicone-based gasket maker, which worked out perfectly. Then what's needed to do, I need to bleed the clutch. Then I also need to fill up the transmission with the ATF fluid, so that there's no issues there. And then obviously put the car back on. But in order for me to bleed the car, I need to, well, not to bleed the car, to bleed the clutch. I need to fit this bleed. This actually fits onto the concentric slave cylinder. Funny story, the old one is still there. I don't know how, guys, but this little clip here, I fiddled with it. It shot out somewhere here, and no one wanted to sell this little clip, so I had to buy another one. Fortunately, it's not that expensive, but it doesn't matter even if it costs me 10 rand. The mere fact that I had to go buy another one just because of his little clips, or at least I couldn't find someone that was selling, or a person that was selling these clips for me. Then I bought another master clutch cylinder. It's a bit of overkill because the one I fitted on here, I maybe did about 500 kilometers, but I figured, seeing it I'm doing all of us, let me just buy another one, and I know I'm sorted. Then while we're at it, I bought these dreaded hooter buttons. It's like an Achilles heel on all these Corsas, the Corsa C and the Opel Meriva. So when I get the car out, I'm gonna fit this as well. And then, yeah, the main thing is to get the car back up and running. So the next video will be me having bled the clutch, fitted the wheels, the front wheels. And then also I just need to check and tighten all the bolts right across at the bottom, like the what's this called? The control arms, the subframe, the rotors, brake disc. Every single thing that I can tighten, I'm just gonna go one last round, just make sure everything is tightened, correctly, and then put the wheels on. I'll record all of that, and then we'll start the car up, get the car running, and obviously it will be a new oil filter, and then I'm going to do a complete major service, which is oil filter again, spark plugs, fuel filter, air filter, oil filter obviously. Then I'm also going to be replacing the coil pack, the leads or the bogie leads. I'm going to be replacing the tappet cover. It's that. Then it will be with that, I'm going to do the cam belt tensioner, the water pump. I actually had a look. The auxiliary belt is still, I think, still looks brand spanking new, so I don't need to worry about that. There's no cracks or anything. And then the handbrake cable needs to be replaced. I've got that. I need to replace the left hand side at the back. The drum actually, the wheel bearing fits in there. So there's a small little whine on the left rear wheel. So when we do all of that, I want to remove the handbrake cable, fit the new one, take the drums off, press out the old bearings, press new bearings in. So there's quite a maintenance that still needs to be done on this car. Once I'm happy with that, then as I mentioned, the rear windscreen needs to be replaced along with the side mirror, and then it's going to go in for full respray. I'm sending it to my friends, or I'm considering sending it over to my friend Jerry at Exotic Auto Refurbishes. That gentleman, that guy just does phenomenal work. I've been following him for a while. He knows what he's doing. Every single time he shows pictures of what he's done, it's just, I'm like, wow. And he's such a nice guy. So I'll put links down to his social media handles in the description box below for you guys to go check him out. And I do look forward to supporting him. You know, I've reached out to him, so we're going to do some work on the BM. I need to respray the bumpers, as I mentioned, and then this car needs to go for full respray. So lots of work, lots of content, but I'm looking forward to it because I really enjoy working on this car. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Is there anything else you would recommend that I do on the Corsa? Something else that you would recommend me doing, saying I'm doing all of this maintenance stuff that you guys have encountered? I'll be more than happy to, you know, to read up and see what I can take from that. Also, if you haven't done so, please consider clicking that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, that way you won't miss any of my future uploads. And then, as always, and most importantly, guys, to you and your loved ones, please stay safe out there. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.
You